cup of sugar, half a cup of...
Get over here. You did a really good job setting this all up. So what do we need first?
Whole stick of butter. You could chop it up and throw it in there.
But it needs to be melted, right?
No, it's already room temperature. Can I try cutting?
No.
I've never used organic cane sugar.
Me neither.
I'm used to that.
Cheap shit.
You want me to pour it in?
This is tiring.
Sugar, spice, and everything.
But don't.
Enjoys
Baking soda. Yours.
That's when we gotta taste test the cookie dough. You wanna do it, baby?
Dough, then I.
Come on. This is my drool. Yeah.
It's okay.
Oh, I almost like it. Hey!
I was reading why it says that you
Make it.
at home. Okay. To like make.
You lost your marbles for a second. It's getting
Not too much though, because remember.
Let's see what happened.
Ouch. Ow.
Wanna split this one?
Yeah.
I'll take this piece.
Try it first by itself.
Mmm.
It's like the perfect consistency. It just is a bit flat.
I like how it's gooey.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like super gooey.
It reminds me of the Sprouts. I'll tell you what, they might not look the prettiest,
Tastes damn good.
but people will be coming back for more.
Yeah.
The walking pad came in. I'm very excited to open it. Hopefully Ryan might help, but there's just no guarantees. I feel like my progress really gets hindered in terms of like fat loss at least, because I don't really get out enough. And yes, I take my dogs for like a good walk, and I try to do some walking on the treadmill after I finish up at the gym, but also at the same time, I sit so much when I'm at home, and I know that I could just as easily go up to the treadmill and do some walking every single day because we have a gym here. But my friend did just make a good point that it is just nice to not have to go anywhere. So Ryan had got me some stuff for Christmas. I think he got me like a pair of flats from Reformation, but they didn't fit. But it was like, they were pretty expensive. It was almost like $300. So we exchanged it, and then he was like, just think about what it is that you want instead. There's no rush. You'll just basically have this credit to get, you know, whatever you want with my money. So I got a walking pad. I got this one on Amazon. I got the cheaper one. It was like $1 something, I don't know. I'm really excited because my plan is to just use it for watching movies together, and I need to get some movement. I used to like walk laps. Ryan knows. I would walk laps around our apartment, and he was like, what are you doing? That's not doing anything. I'm like, I know, but I need to see it say 10K step. But this is gonna make it so much easier. It's raining. Oh, I hate that sound. Oh my God, I hate that sound. Ugh. It's like nails on a chalkboard. Look how cute it is. You can walk on this too sometimes if you want.
I thought it was smaller. I've seen smaller ones.
What?
They're like half that size.
Half the size of this?
Yeah.
Like in length or width?
In length, it looks like they're just like walking in place.
What?
This is pretty big.
Yeah, pretty cool, huh?
That's probably why it's expensive.
This is the cheaper one.
What's the
And
one
look,
that
it'll
Liana
even
has?
tell you, this is the one she has. It's so cute.
Where do you want it? Under your desk? You
Yeah.
should have it somewhere where you're going to use it in the same place every day. So maybe put it off to the left.
Off to the left. You mean this way? This is the left. Mind the office area, guys. More PR. Nightstands we need to get rid of. Whoa. Oh, it's so cute. Are you kidding? It's adorable. Here we go.
And it's fast as fuck. Turn on full blast.
Oh. Oh, baby. Just got back from working out. It was intense as usual, but I feel like it was even worse, and I was kind of getting lightheaded because I have not eaten today besides like a piece of toast. But I was notified that I had 2 packages, and it's flowers, and it's from pharmacy. So I thought we could open these up together because it seems like they sent it to me twice, which I'm assuming was an accident. I'm excited nonetheless. They're so pretty. Wait, how cute. So it's for their hydrating essence honey milk. Gonna have to double check and make sure, as I always say, that I can use this on acne prone skin. Uses an essential prep step before makeup for a dewy glow. It comforts and calms visible redness. I mean, I love pharmacy products. I used to use their Green Clean on my face. I still use it on my eyes, but I don't use it on my skin because it does have some pore clogging ingredients. But it's supposed to hydrate dry and irritated skin, strengthen moisture barrier, and calm and soothe visible redness. Flowers are so pretty too. Look how pretty. I was literally just thinking today, because I kind of tidied up my office area, and I was like, oh, it would be really nice if I could put some flowers on my desk. I think it would be such a nice touch. And I think I was heard. I'm so happy. Okay. That is amazing. And to think that I have another set waiting for me, so happy. I just realized I don't have another vase, and I was like, well, maybe I can put them in a cup, or maybe I can do this or that or whatever. But I think I'm actually gonna give them to my neighbor because why not spread the love? If I got 2 of them, please don't tell me. No, they're both for me. Yeah, okay, I was like, don't tell me that maybe someone else here received flowers and I just stole theirs, but no, they both have my name on it. So I am gonna walk these over to my neighbor. I'm not gonna record just in case she's not comfortable, but I'm gonna go take these over to her and give them because I bet she will be so happy. Okay, bye. Good morning. Today is Wednesday and I'm having a great start to my week. I got my walking pad in, as you guys saw, and I am so excited about it. I used it for the first time yesterday. It's like been perfect for my morning routine. The reason I got the walking pad, I mean, I think anybody who works from home should have one. I didn't want to invest in one because I was like, I literally have a treadmill at my gym. There's no reason for me to buy a walking pad. And I've also, at least as of yesterday, have learned that it can raise your energy bill, which definitely makes sense. But there's so many great things about it, even if you have a home gym or like an apartment gym in your complex. One, it doesn't matter what you're wearing. You like can be in your PJs, you could be naked. You don't have to wear shoes, it doesn't matter. And you know, sometimes you just don't want to change into workout clothes just to go on a walk on the treadmill at the gym. But if you showed up in jeans and like a t-shirt, people would be like, respect, but what's going on here? It's so nice to just be able to wake up in the morning and immediately, you know, take the dogs out for their walk, which is, I usually do about a mile with them. So that'll be like 20-30 minutes, and then I usually just end up sitting down after that if I'm editing, reading, drinking my coffee or tea or whatever it is that I'm doing. Like, I'm just sitting during that time, and I will sit for a really long time, like a really long time. I'm always thinking like, oh, you should take your butt upstairs and maybe bring your laptop and work on a treadmill at the gym, but then I'm like, oh, it's just so much effort. And where am I even gonna put anything? And I gotta have headphones in, and there's gonna be people around. It just sounds like a lot of stuff that I don't really want to deal with. Brian had bought me some ballet flats from Reformation during Christmas, and he was like, hey, you know, if you don't like them, you can always return them, and if we get the money back, you can just get something else that you want. Just take your time, like really think about it, but like you can use it on whatever you want. So I was like, okay. So I finally was like, you know what? I'm gonna use that money towards two things that I don't want to pay for. One, a walking pad. I will link the one that I got in the description box. It was under $200 and it's great. It's perfect, it's simple, it is sturdy, it's getting the job done. And then the other thing was Jazmine UGG slippers. I have the Taz ones, which are the platforms, and like they're fun and everything, but the amount of times that I've almost rolled my ankle is embarrassing. And Liana even warned me, she's like, you're gonna roll your ankle in those, like you're gonna end up hurting yourself, and they like, it's not gonna be worth it and you're gonna regret it. She's the one that got me the UGG slippers for Christmas, and I was like, no, I love them, they're so cute, and they are, but I actually, now that I have them, and I know I'm not the first one to feel this way, the Tasmans are just so much better. They're so much more comfortable to walk in. The other ones like would hurt the heel of my foot. Anyway, getting carried away. Tasmans are amazing, and I was able to get the kid ones because why not? Like, it's the exact same shoe, but like $30 cheaper. I got those two things, and I am kind of mad at myself for not just buying the walking pad sooner, but with Christmas and everything, there were just so many outbound expenses. Things were a little bit tight, so I was like, I need to just make do with what I have. And now that I have it, this would have been worth the investment over some other things that I decided to buy. But it's okay because I have it now, and that's all that matters. And I won't lie, I'm kind of hoping that I see some weight loss with this, because I am just not willing to budge on my calories during my recomp. With my height and my activity level, a deficit for like a pound a week is between 15 to 1600 calories a day, and I just always end up feeling restricted. I know that people do it all the time, and I know that it's possible. I mean, I've done it in the past to lose weight, but even then I had a pretty sedentary lifestyle aside from when I was lifting heavy things at the gym. It's just not worth it to me at this point in my life. If it'll take double the time for me to get there, then it'll take double the time for me to get there, and I need to be kind and patient with myself through this process, as I have been, because, oh, let me show you guys. Here's a picture of, no, we'll do it on this side. Here's a picture of me when I started in November. I'd been going to the gym for a couple weeks. It's a still from a video. And then this is me yesterday. I tried to like recreate the same video angle and everything, and I just recorded it and I compared it. Granted, in the first picture, I'm like a bit more shrugged up. I don't know. It was really validating to see that like my results are coming. It's just taking a little bit of time, and I was starting to get really insecure about my upper body. I've always been like really small up top and bigger on the bottom, like a pear shape. But now I feel like I just started gaining more and more weight, that it was just kind of going everywhere. I wasn't feeling great about it, but I've been feeling more confident wearing tank tops and things like this. So seeing that side by side felt awesome. When it comes to weight loss, I was gonna either need to slash my calories by another 100, 200, I'm eating about 17 to 1800 a day, or increase my activity. And if I can walk and I have the time to walk, I'd much rather do that than slash my calories. So we're gonna see how it goes. I was regularly getting about, it really depended, like some days as low as 4K steps a day, other days maybe like 8K on a good day. Hoping, like yesterday for example, I got 12K easily. Granted, I went to the gym, it was like a weight training day, but like 12K felt easy. I had only walked on my walking path that one time. Took Prince out for his 2 like 20-minute walks. Duke and Prince in the morning, but Duke doesn't like to go out on evening walks. He literally protests it. It's just really good. Say sent me this, but it doesn't have a spoolie. Like it must have been an accident or it's like broken in there, but we're gonna try out this blush. That's the update. I'm hoping that with me increasing my TDEE, that's a really pretty color. I don't really like how far I spread that down though. I'm hoping that with increasing my TDEE that I will just naturally end up burning those additional calories that I was not willing to take out of my diet, and maybe start seeing some more fat loss there. Also haven't really been on it with my protein. There's like so many issues happening at my apartment where packages are just getting stolen. I've never had an issue like this at any place that I've ever lived on, and to be frank, we're paying way too much to even be dealing with this issue here. I don't know who's stealing them, I don't know what's going on, but it is what it is. This is really pretty, by the way. I've been combining, like I'll do like a liquid blush and then I'm setting it with a powder and it just makes it pop so much more. At the end of the day, it's gonna require patience, and I know that, and that's okay with me. And so we're just gonna wait it out and see what this week brings. I guess I'll update you guys. I've been between 140 and 141 sometimes. It's like 139, 138. It inevitably goes back to 140. So I'm really trying to get even to like 135. I think I would be happy. But I'm also trying not to focus on the number because there's more muscle and stuff to account for. My body's different, I'm getting older, all those things. So it's not really about the number on the scale, but rather like I would like to look the way I did when I was at 125. So I don't know what that will translate to on the scale. Trying not to focus on that. Really just want, the goal is to lose 10 pounds of fat, period. Because I know I got it. Maybe even 5 pounds of fat. I don't know. If the walking pad provides the solution, the goal is to get anywhere from 10 to 15,000 steps a day. And it should definitely be possible. It's 11 o'clock and I'm already at 5K. As like I said, took the dogs out for their 20-minute walk, and then we came home and I walked on the walking pad for like 30 minutes, walked a mile. Might need to do that 1 or 2 more times and I'll be done. Yeah, I'm gonna quickly just finish my makeup. I'm done talking. I've said enough. Thank you for listening.
Late, huh?
Perhaps.
Did you see the time?
No.
11:30.
No, it's not.
It is.
No, it's not.
11:12.
We gotta go. Oh, I really have. Thank you. You have no idea how much.
Definitely.
Oh yeah, actually that's true.
Because
okay, I have some updates for you guys regarding No Spend March. We are 3 weeks in. It has been the biggest learning lesson of my life. I'm warming up more and more to the idea of being really open and raw about my finances and my regrets and the things that I wish I would have done, the things that I knew I should have done. Just being super honest and transparent because I've made a lot of mistakes as somebody who has definitely earned 7 figures in her lifetime, which is a crazy thing to say. I have made so many mistakes and I want to share them all. And of course, by the time I'm turning 30 is when I'm like, hey, I should probably like reevaluate my life choices when it comes to finances. I'm so glad that I did this no spend month. Things have been tight for since the beginning of the year, it's been tight for me. I am so lucky and I am so blessed that I'm closing off Q1 with a lot of brand deals that are being invoiced and a lot of income that's coming in. And it really feels like I'm getting the chance to redo everything. Maybe it's a little bit later in life, but I'm getting the chance to redo it. And I'm just so glad. Like, I am happy that I started off this year on a tighter budget. I'm happy because it forced me to reevaluate my spending, to reevaluate where my money is going and kind of how thoughtless I could be when it comes to recurring bills and stuff. I'm like, oh, well, that's just what the price is. So it's been really, really eye-opening. I do want to make sure that I don't become overly frugal. Like, for example, I'm like, oh, my matcha whisk stand broke and I'm noticing that the bristles on my matcha whisk itself is actually getting like kind of broken because I haven't taken good care of it. And I'm like, okay, do I really need to buy a new one though? I do. I am going to buy a new one because if that investment is going to save me more money as opposed to going out and buying a matcha, it's worth it to me. So that's something that I'll be buying on April 1st. But it's been a huge, huge eye-opener and really, really interesting. An example with a bill is my therapy. I was paying $250 per session, which is basically as expensive as it gets. I'm sure there are some that are like $275, $300, but I was paying $250 a week. That's $1,000 a month. And then I was like, hey, I actually need to see you every other week. So then it became $500 a month. And it just didn't feel like I was getting that value of therapy. I don't know if anything will ever be that worth it unless it's like literally life-changing. So I ended up going through Octave. It's kind of like Alma or Grow Therapy. These are all these various websites where they will find you a provider that is in network. And so now I'm only paying $55 a session. I had my first therapy session today and she seemed really great, and she focuses on CBT and EMDR, which is a really life-changing type of therapy for people who have a lot of trauma. It felt so good. I haven't paid under $150 for therapy. I actually don't even know when. Maybe when I was 19. It's been that long. So I'm really hoping that this continues to go well. I will leave Octave linked below and some other resources for finding a therapy or a therapist in your network because there are definitely options for you out there. I feel like the insurance companies don't really make it that easy or fun to try to find a therapist, whereas these platforms do. Highly encourage it. So that is one way. Now I'm gonna be seeing her every week, but I'll be paying just shy of $220 a month because it's exactly 55. Oh no, I think I'll be paying exactly $220 a month. So things like that are really huge. This challenge also forced me to really look at my recurring bills and see where I could reduce even more so. So I did switch from Verizon to T-Mobile because they're actually having a promo right now where they will buy you out of your plan essentially. I still had like a $750 balance on my iPhone with Verizon. T-Mobile is going to be sending me a check in like a week of that remaining balance, so basically paying off that bill for me. And then now with T-Mobile, I have Netflix under my subscription and I'm paying a little bit more. I'm paying like $8 to have it in HD or something. And it also has Apple TV. So I'm saving me 23 bucks a month on Netflix and Ryan, whatever, $15 a month on Apple TV. So those little changes actually make a big difference. It's just so worth it. And then the final thing it forced me to reevaluate was my pet insurance, which I think I've come to a conclusion. It's not exactly confirmed or set yet, but I think we've come to a conclusion with that. I think I'm gonna be doing Pets Best for Vermicelli and Prince, and then I'm likely gonna be keeping Dukes for another year while we monitor his allergies. Even my vet recommended it, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna listen to you when you tell me that. So it's been really cool to just see where I can be more frugal, where I can be more responsible. And I did fail this week actually once because I bought Ryan and I ice cream at Salt and Straw, and that was $12, but that was my first official aware fail, and I'm not mad at that. I was PMSing, I was having a hard day. Ryan had just bought me pizza. I'm like, you know what? Let's go get some ice cream. And it was great. It was really, really good. So those are the updates. And then the last thing, while we're on the topic of finance, I know that there are a lot of people that don't know about high yield savings accounts. And this feels really important to touch on because everybody should have a high yield savings account. If you have money, if you have a savings and you don't have it in a high yield savings account, what are you doing? Respectfully, what the fuck? Chase and all of these other companies, which I bank with Chase, I've banked with Wells Fargo, they're offering you typically 0.01% on the money that you have in your savings account. But if you go with somewhere like Ally, I don't know if it's Ally, or you do Marcus by Goldman Sachs, that's where I have my savings account, they will offer you anywhere from 4 to 5, sometimes even 6% interest on your balance a year. So if you have, I don't know, $10,000 in your account, you're gonna be earning 5 to 6% on that balance. And it's just like, why not? Why not? I put my tax savings money in there. I put my actual savings in there. I try to put as much money in there as possible because it's literally just accruing interest and it's really powerful. So I will leave some resources down below. I have Marcus. I don't know if they still are offering, let me see. I have 5 referral bonuses that I can do each calendar year. I can give you an additional 1% on your savings account for 3 months, which is pretty awesome. So I'm gonna leave, there's only 5 slots. Once they're filled up, but could be cool, 3 months. And the interest rate at Marcus right now is 5.35%. Oh wait, but I have an offer. Oh my gosh. It's really cool. If you guys decide to do this, you basically get 5 people. And once you fill up the 5, like you will get 1% for essentially the entire year. So mine doesn't end until June. So I think it might be more like 4.5%. I don't know, you guys will have to look, but it's really great, super easy to use. High yield savings account companies are normally online. They have more to offer you because of the fact that they don't have to worry about running employees and branches that are very expensive to run. It's all online, but it's legit. Everybody is using at least these 2. These are the only 2 that I can confidently recommend, but that's it. Those are the updates. That's gonna be it for this video as well. I hope that you guys are enjoying this whole little series, and I know a lot of you guys have been enjoying the transparency around finances. I may start talking about how much I earn. Makes me a little bit nervous. It really does. I just don't know. I don't know. Let me know if that's something you guys would wanna know. I wouldn't be able to get specifics as to like how much a brand paid me, but I could maybe tell you guys like how much I made in a quarter. All food for thought. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I will see you in the next video.